Hello everyone, welcome back to SkillDeck channel. My name is Richa. I'm back today with the next video, part 2 of HR Generalist HRBP video. As I promised in part 1 that interview questions of these two designations we will be covering in part 2. So that is the video for today. We are going to learn what are the common questions for HR Generalist interview or HRBP interview which you are going to face and how to answer them. Also, we are going to learn while cracking a HR journalist or a HRBP interview, what are the things you should prepare. So the video is all about cracking interview for HR journalist and HRBP. In my previous video also I have explained that we have launched a Prime membership of SkillDeck YouTube channel. You can become the SkillDeck paid member where you will be getting a discount. You will be getting a early access to videos. Some videos will be only for the paid members. So if you want to see the benefits, you can check the membership tab and the benefit will be displayed in the description box. You can go and check about that and support us by becoming the paid member of SkillDeck channel. Now it's a time, let's go and let's start learning about how do we crack the interview of HR journalist and HRBP. Now we are going to see that how we are going to answer the interview questions of HR journalist and HRBP, and can as a fresher I can apply for a HR journalist role. These things we are going to learn now. Before I start, subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed yet. Hit like, share, comment. Now we will first get an answer how to position yourself as an MBA HR fresher. So if you are an MBA HR fresher, you want to be an HR journalist. In video 1, we have learned after 4 years, 3 to 4 years, you can become an HR journalist. In early phase of career, you get a junior HR roles, HR admin roles, recruiter roles, such type of roles in your early career. But still, junior HR journalist, you can get. There is a chance. How you can get? You need to, whenever you go for an interview, highlight your MBA HR coursework, what you have learned in your internships, explain how you have done recruitment, how what you know about employee engagement, if any frameworks of employee engagement you know, if you have given any payroll assistance, if you have done any onboarding, how you have handled the HRIS or any software, how you handled the conflicts, what were the challenges you have faced in your previous company. Talk very professionally, what you know, what you don't know, set the clear, give a clarity to the interviewer, and look for job titles like junior HR journalist, HR coordinator, HR assistant, or trainee. These positions will help you to start your career when you are through your MBA HR. Target a small to mid-sized company because startups are always ready to give a chance to the freshers. So target the startups. You can gain exposure also from the startups because there you need to work in a startup, you need to work on all the domains, so you'll get a more exposure if you will start your career with the startups. And now we are going to learn what are the common interview questions when you're going for HR journalist, and then when you're going for HRBP, what is going to come. First, always is general for both. Tell me about yourself. The purpose of this question is to understand your background and interest. So before you go for an interview, you should have an answer for this. Just craft a 1 or 2 minute summary focusing on your educational background, HR related coursework, internship, key skills for HRBP, like how you have helped the previous company with the strategy planning. Those all things you should be ready with. Like example, if I'm a fresher, I'll start with I'm an MBA in fresher. And during my academic tenure, I developed a passion of understanding how HR functions as a strategic partner. I have completed an internship in that particular organization where I did this thing, which have given me a practical exposure to HR functions. I learned this, and then tell about your hobbies, etc. That's how you will go. Why do you want to become a HR journalist? Now, here you need to demonstrate your interest in the diverse HR functions like recruitment, payroll, employee engagement, policy formulation. Mention how you enjoy working with people and opportunity to support organization culture. The example answer you can give: I enjoy working in dynamic environment where I can support HR functions. Being an HR journalist, that will allow me to interact with different aspects of HR and support employee and organization. That's why I want to become a HR journalist. Now they can even ask you, what do you understand? After that, they'll start asking you about different HR functions. Example, tell me about employee engagement. So research some of the employee engagement frameworks, theories like Gallup model, drivers of employee engagement, pillars of employee engagement, practical strategy. Learn them before you go for an interview and then put those things in your answer. How would you handle a conflict between two employees? They just want to see here your problem solving and conflict resolution abilities. So, describe the conflict resolution process: active listening, understanding both sides, mediating, mutual acceptable solution, like that. Highlight empathy and confidentiality as a key attribute. So, how you can answer? I would first listen to both employees separately to understand their perspective about any bias. Then I would bring them together to facilitate open communication, helping them understand each other concern and work collaboratively towards finding a resolution. They can even ask you, do you know any HR software or tools, to see if you are aware of HR technology. So research popular HR tools. Few of them I can give you, like any ATS, any payroll software, Bamboo HR, Grady is there, Zoho is there, Razorpay is there. So just research about these tools. And then if you're a fresher, tell, okay, I have worked in during my internship, I saw these all tools. Although my exposure is limited, I'm quick to learn new software and I'm confident I can easily adapt. For HRBP, I'm sure that you already have worked on enough software, so you can answer that. What do you know about labor laws and compliance? For being a fresher, or when you're going for HR journalist role, they just want to check your knowledge of the labor regulations. So, read before you go for an interview. Please go through the latest amendments. What are the major acts that gets applicable to shop and establishment versus factory versus mines? What are the common acts? What comes under chief labor commissioner? So those all acts, prepare and then go so that you can answer. You can say, okay, I'm aware of key labor laws like PF, ESIC, PT, gratuity, minimum wages, payment of wages, workmen compensation, maternity. So these are the key labor laws. Posh and tell them, I understand that what is the importance of these complying of these laws to have a fair treatment and to avoid any legal implications. And also tell what is your limitation. How would you improve the onboarding process? Now, to answer this, before you go, research about the best practices of pre-onboarding, whether how onboarding and induction is different. What is pre-onboarding? What is post-onboarding? What is structured orientation system? What is a buddy system? Where you have to put in all three phases of onboarding, how you have to put. So read about that before you go for an interview and then answer that. I would start by providing new hires with a welcome kit, and I would also develop a structured onboarding plan, divided into three phases: pre-onboarding, orientation, post-onboarding. I will put the buddy system in all the three phases. I will set up a clear goals for 30, 60, 90 days. So those all things you have to mention. Now we are going to see what other questions they can ask. They can ask you about how you will manage employee grievances, how you will measure the success of HR initiative through KPIs, through metrics. Can you describe a challenging situation you faced in HR? So read about STAR. Those are the common questions that will come for a HR journalist. Now, what are the common questions, except tell me about yourself, why you want to join us? What are the other questions that specifically for HRBP that will come? How do you approach workforce planning? Can you tell me where you implemented a change management process? How do you handle conflicts within team? What strategies do have you used before for talent management and succession planning? So mainly for that particular job, how you will strategically develop these all things, those will be the questions for HRPP. So research on all the functions what we have learned in video 1 for HR journalist and HRBP, and learn all the frameworks, strategies, and then frame your answer. I hope you have liked this today's video. If yes, hit like, share, comment. Keep commenting and let me know what are the other topics you want me to record. I'll be waiting for your comments. Also, we have launched a paid program, means a paid membership for a SkillDeck YouTube channel. Click on join to become a paid member, where you will be getting a lot of benefits like early access, few videos only for the paid members, discount on our live courses and the pre-recorded courses. So become a paid member and support the SkillDeck HR community. I'll see you in the next video. By then, take care. Bye bye.